Hello again. Today we're going to be talking about action research.
You know, Dave, sometimes I think the best ideas in teaching come from those moments when you look around the classroom and just know something's not working.
Absolutely. You pause, you scratch your head, you look around and you think, what's going on here? Why did that lesson not land? That's usually where the real learning starts.
Right, curiosity and action. And that's what I love about the PEN model. It takes that natural teacher instinct to ask questions and to turn it into something purposeful. Action research.
Exactly. And it's not nearly as formal as it sounds. It's basically teachers doing what they already do, just more intentionally. You notice something, you form a little hypothesis, you try something new, you watch what happens, and you reflect.
So, no white lab coats or research grants.
Definitely not. Just good teaching with a dose of curiosity. The great thing is, it's not about being perfect. It's about being reflective, looking closely at what's happening and thinking, how can I make this better?
And that's where I think a lot of people misunderstand professional development. They picture conferences, workshops, or courses, not teachers teaching, testing, and learning right in their classroom.
Exactly. In the PEN system, growth comes from within. Formal PD is great, it gives you new ideas, but action research is how you actually bring those ideas to life. It's what turns theory into practice.
And no one's doing it alone. That's the part I really like. Once teachers start sharing what they're trying in their PLCs, it becomes a proper learning community.
Yes, those PLC meetings are gold. A teacher might bring a reflection, a quick video clip, or just a, well, this didn't go the way I expected story. And before you know it, everyone's chipping in, not to criticize, but to help think it through.
I love those moments when someone says, that's reminding me of something I tried, and suddenly the whole table is alive with ideas.
Exactly. That's professional learning in its purest form. Teachers learning from teachers. Over time, those conversations start to shape the culture of the school. People get more comfortable talking about what's really happening in their classrooms.
And sometimes that leads to small study groups, right? Just a few teachers teaming up to explore something together.
Yes, and those are often the most powerful ones. It starts casually. Let's try to figure out a problem we have with comprehension. And before you know it, they're running a mini research cycle, testing, collecting data, and adjusting their lessons.
And speaking of data, I like how the PEN system ties everything back to what the school is already tracking. Teachers aren't doing random experiments. They're connecting their classroom inquiry to school-wide learning goals.
Right, it keeps everyone moving in the same direction. Take literacy, for example. Reading and writing gaps show up everywhere, even in math and science. When teachers across subjects start looking at that together, the results can be incredible.
It's like the difference between everyone rowing their individual boats versus one big ship with all the oars in sync.
Exactly, and that's what makes action research such a game changer. It's not about collecting data for the sake of it. It's about curiosity, teachers testing ideas, sharing what works, and learning together.
That's what good teaching has always been about, really. Now it's supported, structured, and celebrated.
Exactly, and it keeps us learning just as much as our students are. Thank you.
Thank you.